reason
St.
I
Joseph's
didn't
Boy
discuss
Scout was the elite
various
Boy
schools.
Scout movement.
You've had enough time now.
Hang on, Jerry, can I just
You
ask
are a liar.
Okay, you've made your point.
You're a liar.
Jerry, can I ask you one question? And I think it's the reason Frank was asking.
You are a liar.
Is that he's writing of a time from before you were born.
Frank, Pat,
I mean, isn't that so?
You're a journalist. You've heard of research. I have interviewed over 70 people that are contemporaries of Frank.
Hey guys. Let me just get the live chat popped out, and I'll get the Lorne call going for you. You are a liar. Travel west to help reinforce the French town. Be wary of opposition along the way. Jean must survive. Hello, Monuts, how are you doing? Hello, sir. Hi, sir. Holy. Whoa.
Hey there.
Hey, Lorne.
What's happening?
I just got off the phone with Ramona.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's she have to say?
She said that she's really happy to hear that you're going out on a date. And she had second thoughts about going to the therapist's house. But now that you have a date, she's going to go and have some fun tonight.
No. That's not going to be the deal.
Oh.
If she goes to there, she's already been on a date. If she goes to a therapist's house, I'll completely call it quits.
I did tell her that. She said that she really needs this because he hired two masseuses to give her a massage.
What?
He hired 2 people to give them.
I'm playing the
massages
French.
Tonight. So she was going to cancel. But now
I'm attacking those Brits.
So she says she's really happy you're going out on a date too.
Well-ish.
She's not really happy I'm going on a date. She's full of shit.
Hopefully I can improve your mood with some Lorne calls.
Happy. She told me she's going to wear a short turquoise skirt.
Oh my god.
silver
Turquoise.
teeth.
Of course. She wants to,
The sexiest color.
fucking do this shit to me. She goes out on a date. There will be no fucking. She goes over therapist.
Ba-ba-bam.
I mean, there will be no fucking return. She will keep the therapist. She
Sacre
won't have me.
code.
I'm not playing that fucking game.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm not going to play that game with her. She doesn't want me to go out on the date. Then she can call me and tell me that. She'll tell the rest of the guys, back the fuck off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she
Yeah.
just.
Either we're going to be 100% for each other, or it's not going to be at all. And I'm not going to deal with her fucking going out on dates with other guys.
Well, she said that you're
That's
going
not
out
what-
on a date with another girl, so she's happy for you.
She's not happy for me. She doesn't want that to happen. She's full of shit.
She's full of
You know
shit.
what? I know. And I didn't go out on a date. All she needs to do is call me. And she needs to fucking tell these other guys to back the fuck off. Leave her alone.
You guys are broken up, though. I thought, you know.
I don't want to be broken up with her, but I'm not. She's not going to keep doing this shit to me. She's not going to do this shit to me.
Well, she said she hopes you have a good time and maybe even a couple of drinks to reward yourself.
And, no, I stopped drinking. I quit drinking.
Well, she said she wasn't going to go on the date, but now she knows you
Not
are,
that
so-
I know of,
She needs to be
Mugnuts.
calling me,
Not that I know of.
and we need to get shit straightened out.
Well,
She's not going to keep doing this shit.
She said she wouldn't be calling you, though.
Well, that's going to be her downfall. If she don't call me, get on the phone to the therapist, tell her that she's not going over there, and that there's no fucking, not going to be any fucking dating between him and her. She
I
doesn't
need to
do this
wall this
shit,
off.
then there's not going to be a me and her, because I'm not playing that game.
Well, there is no you and her right now because you're broken up. That's why you guys are going out on dates, right?
Right? I'm not fucking, she goes over this, to forget it. Completely.
Where's that charge coming from? Ah, here.
I want to text her and tell her that too.
Maybe she can call you tonight from his house, and you guys can all talk like you said.
She's calling me from his house.
There we go.
She goes over his house, it'll be completely done.
They're just gonna eat
She
dinner.
knows how I feel. She knows how I feel. I'm not playing a fucking game with her. Either we're going to be 100% for each other, or we're just not going to be.
Remote about not playing fucking games.
After your dates, you guys can go back to loving each other again.
Like me.
No, that's not. She's already been on a date with this fucking faggot.
That's not a
Yikes.
nice word, Lauren. I don't
He
like
said a
it.
bad word.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't
the
like
actress.
him, but I don't like him.
I saw the actress came in with a mangonel, and I saw the mangonel took,
You either, I bet.
fucking took tail and run when I took out the actress so quick like that.
I mean, look at those shoulders and those arms. I'm sure he wishes he had something like that.
Cavalry's a great counter to archers.
I'm not playing the fucking game with her. We're either going to be 100% for each other, or it's just not going to happen.
Okay, well, I just wanted to...
Skirmishers are the official counter, but
I thought you'd be
Goes over his
happy.
house, it's not going to happen.
I don't really like skirmishers. I think they're kind of a shit
I thought
unit.
you'd be happy.
Happy for her to go on a fucking date with him over his house? No.
No, that she would be happy.
Bum, bum.
I thought you would be happy that she was excited about you going out on a date and...
Nope. Not happy about it. 'Cause I don't want to go on a date with
Exactly.
anybody but her. She's fucking cheating on me.
But you guys aren't even together, Lauren. How can she cheat on you?
We were together when she did cheat on me.
I did not notice his barracks here. Let's get rid of that. That's all.
She's got this cockfucker around her all the fucking time. I'm not putting up with that shit. Find somebody else that wants to put up with that shit, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to be 100% for each other like we've always been, or it's just not going to happen. 'Cause I'm not going to have a girlfriend that cheats on me all the time.
Well, it's just once.
It's not even going to be once. If it's once, then be done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Then be finished.
I
It's
thought it would
going
be
to be
good
over.
news. I thought it would be good news that she wouldn't hassle you over having some fun. I'm sorry.
No. I don't even want to go on the date.
Go and have fun.
No. I'm not going to do the same shit to her that she did to me. At least we're broken up right now. So at least I won't feel guilty about anything.
Programming skills. You'd mod a Monster Hunter game to catch predators. That'd be great.
Drinks, maybe you guys can go out to dinner and miniature golf or something. It'll be fun. You deserve it.
I played Monster Hunter World when it was in
Please
beta.
tell me.
I did ask her
pretty
to call
fun.
you. She said she'd call you from the therapist's house tonight.
That's not going to happen.
Well, Lord, it's the best I could do, hon. I'm trying to help.
If she calls me from the therapist's house, I will hang up on her, and then I will never answer her calls again. Or text or anything from her.
Oh, do you want me to tell her that?
Really, she can play that shit with, yeah, she can play that shit with someone else. You need to call me so that this shit doesn't happen. I'm not gonna fucking. I don't want to
get all that
be
stone.
broke up. I'm not gonna condone her wanting to fucking go out on dates with guys when we're together.
Right.
Couldn't invert controls.
But you're broken up, so
Interesting.
it's okay, Lauren.
It's not okay.
I was playing the beta with friends though. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it. But they didn't want to buy the full game, so
She's being an asshole right now.
that's kind of where it ended. Hey, TCAP recipes. How are you doing, mate? I'm doing very well.
I think that this is good for both of you. Because after tonight,
Yeah.
you have sex
Peach,
again.
Princess Peach, what'd she do? She turned off the notifications and turned them back on again.
I'm not having sex with
Like
you.
she rang the bell and rang it again.
And she can keep getting talk from the therapist.
And it seemed to have worked. But
But
who knows?
she'll
And it's
realize
I'm not going to take her back.
she'll realize that's not what she wants. it'll be too big for her and it'll hurt her, and she would rather not have that.
I don't care.
Okay.
He even goes over his house. I'm not going back.
It's pretty cheap right now, isn't it? Like,
There ain't no fucking way that
if you were to buy it used or something. 3-day weekend sounds sick.
Well, I tried. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make a mess of things, but
I can't wait. I'm over here on my holidays, and I can't wait to get back to my normal schedule of college.
I know she.
Every
I'm
channel.
still
Okay,
over
right.
there, and I want the same in return.
That's kinda shit.
100% of me. And she tells me and proves to me that she's going to give 100% back to me. By doing that means telling those motherfuckers and telling them, leave her alone.
Where are these fuckers coming from?
With me on the phone so that I can hear.
Well, the therapist said that he wanted to give Ramona a massage because he, used to do that before he became a therapist, but she said no, she declined. And he said, okay, well, I'll hire a professional masseuse. And she said, oh, that would be much better.
She's telling me, no, they won't be much better. She doesn't need to be spending time with them. She's hurting us. Hurting us more. Needs to be calling me, bugging me, because 100%. Let's both be at 100% for each other. That's the only way that I'm
I'm gonna keep doing my strat from the last few from the last stream earlier on in the day, where I did the first 3 missions of the Joan of Arc campaign. I'm dreading the next one. The next one I hate it. It's so hard.
This cheating shit. What else you say?
Well, I asked her how she liked your picture. The one that you sent her, the same one that you sent me. And she said,
You say that?
She said, eh.
I said, how do you like Lorne's new picture he took? He's attractive, right? And she said,
Because I think the objective here is just to destroy the town centre. And you win. Yeah.
She didn't say no. That means kind of like yes, right?
I don't give a fuck. She wants to tell me that she wants to say that that she's been fucking staring at me all morning.
There we go. Shalom's
She's
beaten.
trying to save face. And
You
she
just have to destroy the town centres. That's what kills them.
picture, but she doesn't want me to know.
So Shalom is gone,
She needs to be saying different things because she knows that.
which is nice. That gives me a break from being attacked in the
that's what
north.
She told me. She said, I know you're just going to run back and tell him because you have allegiance to him. And I said, well, that's right, because he deserves to know, and there's no secret.
Hey, Princess Peach.
I'm not doing anything.
What's going on? Yeah.
with you,
You might hear me getting a little frustrated in the next one, in the next mission, because I fucking hate it. The Siege of Paris. Absolute bollocks. Okay.
This house tonight, forget it. You just be calling me.
Let's get rid of this.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you.
Alright, well, let her what I said. Well, she's not going to know. She goes over there herself. That's going to be done.
She's gonna leave in a couple of hours. She said she was gonna try to take a nap because she's sleepy still, kind of groggy, and she's gonna get up and have some coffee or no
Coffee.
she's gonna get up and an energy drink or a protein or something, some vegan protein drink, so she can feel perked up for tonight because she canceled originally. And then when
Irish rage. I don't think I'll get that angry.
Right.
I might get a little frustrated. I don't know.
You know.
Fuck, I don't like the looks of them.
Well, she needs to cancel and she needs to call me.
Fuck.
You want me to tell her she needs
Live
to
over there.
cancel? You want me to tell
Fuck,
her
Joan of Arc
she
died.
needs to cancel that?
Shit.
Yep. Well, she needs to cancel and she needs to call me. there's no way
Okay.
that I would take it back. That's just
Okay.
cheating on me again.
Okay. All right.
The guy was
That's okay.
broken up and all.
Yeah. That's all right. That's not all right.
Okay. I'll tell
I turn on 8 by speed and just get this fucking. You can't hear the call.
Lorne, she wasn't gonna go, and now that you have a date, she said she would. So,
Is that any better?
excuse me.
She does. She can consider us together again.
Well, what if she calls
I
you
already know how it's
tomorrow?
cool, but
What if she calls you tomorrow after the date?
that's not gonna happen.
Give me an update on that, Peach.
Maybe
I,
it will.
I turned it up by about 20%.
She's already going on a date with him.
Yeah, but they didn't have sex yet.
Awesome.
It doesn't fucking matter to me.
Yeah, no worries. If you ever have sound issues or anything like that, just give me a shout, like, you know. And I'll get it fixed ASAP.
Just be calm and stop playing games.
Come on, come on, come on. Quickly.
Alright. I'm sorry. I thought this was good.
Hey, Frigid, what's going on?
Oh, it's not good. Goes over to his house.
Here they come.
There's no fucking way I would take her back. Those I want 100% between us.
Get rid of these scouts, don't need them.
Okay.
And let's go build a wall over
Well,
here
I want you guys back together. I know she makes you happy, and
so they don't come and fuck with me later on.
Yeah, just not when she
Or it
gets to
stops
shit
them
like
for the
this.
time being.
okay. Well, I didn't mean to bum you out. I thought you'd be happy, you know.
No,
Oh my god.
not happy about that.
Hi, Webs. Hi, honey.
Sorry.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, I uploaded a new video on my main
Guess who
channel.
called me?
It's fucking
Guess who
dumb.
called you? The
Yeah.
therapist.
Huh?
The therapist.
The fucking therapist.
Oh, fuck no.
That piece of
Better-
that cocksucker.
He better not know my number.
Oh, I don't know. Who called you?
Dude, you remember that Susan Bonds?
Oh, yeah, she was nice.
You remember her?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the one that drank.
Yeah, she's the
Drank all
one.
the time.
She's
Drank all
the
the time.
one who was always sticking up for you because she had struggles
Yeah.
in the same areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's in like, New Mexico, I think.
Yeah, that's her. I remember her. She called you?
Yeah, I only talked to her for a few minutes. I didn't recognize her number. And I was out of state, and I was like, I don't know who this is, but I better answer in case it was that guy that I'm waiting for his call.
Yeah.
Where's an echo here?
Is there an echo?
Yeah,
I unplugged my
maybe I'm
earpiece
talking.
Okay,
and I
what's
put you on
next?
speaker so I could work while we
Uni?
talk,
Sure,
or else
why
I'll
not?
have to hang up and finish this.
You had to have murder rolls.
Sorry.
She got me on the way back from Skyway.
And let's take out
She
Shalom real
She
quick.
stopped drinking, and
And we'll be back to where we
the
were
only thing she's
last
doing
time.
now is smoking pot.
And I can slow it down
I
a
said,
bit.
that's good, Susan. You really need to stop drinking.
It's really hard to fucking concentrate when it's this speed. On everything.
The smoking
She
pot's
can
not
she drew
bad.
small pictures of me.
Murder holes.
She asked
Shit,
for
I
new
need stone
pictures
for
of
murder
you?
holes. What do I need for murder holes?
No, she said
Food.
she drew some more pictures of me that she wants to send.
Okay.
Aw, see? People love how you look, Lauren.
Said she's gonna find out my new address so she can send me the pictures. How much she do with me in a race car?
Oh.
I was like, oh my god.
Oh my
Don't
God.
matter with people.
You're very easy to love, Lauren. That's what's wrong with
That's
us.
good. That's funny shit.
We can't help ourselves.
She's a cool person.
To arms, the French are trying to cross
Yeah,
Syria
she
there.
never said
She's
anything
a-
bad about you.
Maybe you ought to date her.
Boom. Okay, Shalom's dead.
What?
Why not be to date a lawyer? As you say, maybe you ought to date her.
I'd
No,
like to
she's in
date
her
Susan. She could probably eat a mean pussy.
Oh my god.
Probably.
But the lawyer's so good. He has these lips.
There you go.
Oh,
He's a good lawyer. I think you're probably better off with a guy.
It feels so good all up inside of me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stick
I know,
with
right?
the lawyer.
Where did your life go wrong?
Damn.
Sorry, I got excited. It's okay. I'm not directing it toward you. It's okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But I did tell him.
Yeah.
I said, when we have sex, can you say, "Oh God"? And he
Oh,
said,
God.
"Absolutely not."
Thank you very much. I must say thank you very much.
Darn. I thought you'd be on board with that.
No. No.
All right, hot stuff. I'm going to go ahead and let you go so I can finish up these expense reports, but I just wanted to let you know what Ramona had said. If she calls me or messages me, I'll just give you a ring or I'll text you. and let
Yeah,
you know.
the one time I'm not playing fucking bingo, you know? And she says she does the sexual shit.
I
Make sure,
will.
make sure when you
Fuck me, like.
get off the phone that you tell her what I said, so that way
Bingo.
she don't make the mistake of going over there.
Do you
What
want
are you
me
doing?
to call her right now on three-way?
Yeah, don't get to my phone on mute. Don't tell her that I'm on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right, hold on.
Where from?
All right, Tracy. I am going to bring you on. So just 1 second here.
Hey, Michael. What's going on, buddy?
Ramona?
Joan, get the fuck back.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. Hang on one quick second. I'm like in the
Ramona.
midst of in my wheelchair, and I'm gonna wheel myself back to the couch. Not the cart, the couch. And I
Ouch.
shall talk to you in a second.
Yeah, I can see that, because he goes on three-way a lot, you know? There isn't enough of them
How are
there.
you doing? Hang on just a second. Talk to me while I get...
One's on fucking three-way.
I'm doing fine. Just the same as earlier.
Bit late to
Kinda
report on
tired
these
and
parts.
groggy, but now you
Bit
seem
late,
more
ain't it?
awake.
I've
Sure
been
is, ain't it?
literally napping all day, off and on.
The
I
Tim
don't think
Isaac
I've
stash
been awake
rocking.
for more than I don't know, more than 2 hours at a time. I've just been napping.
Well, that's to be
And-
expected.
Say again?
How do I need
That's to be
next?
expected. You need to get as much rest as you can so your
Murder
body can
holes.
fix
You need
itself.
that. Good to hear, Michael.
I'm trying.
Good to hear.
I'm doing it. I am just trying to make the best of
Excuse
it,
me.
but,
I have one thing to tell you.
Say again?
I have one thing to tell you. Lorne
Sure.
really would like a call before you go to see the therapist tonight, and he would actually. He'd actually.
I'm really happy for him.
I'm excited too,
I am
Beach. I
really
can't wait
happy
to
for
see
him
what you
that
create.
he's going to get back out there. I've told him that this is what he should do.
The ideas you were bouncing off me
I live hundreds
last
of
night were
miles
pretty good, like.
away, and I don't see. Between me and you, I don't see what I'm supposed to think that I'm getting out of this situation with him, besides getting yelled at on a regular basis. But I think that, I think for him, what would be best is for him to go out with this girl who he's talking about, and that's me saying this to you, not as someone who wants to go out on dates. That's me saying this as a person who's looking at it
Oh, shit.
objectively. What's best for him in his situation is to be dating girls who are there, and if he has someone who's interested who is right there with him, I don't see why he would pass that up. He should go on that and not necessarily be looking for me to be his everything, et cetera, when I am healing from surgery. And I have other obligations. I have a lot of friends, and the guys who are here, who are around, honestly, between me and you, have way, 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 way more to offer. So I just think that, I am really
Oh, I can't wait though. It's gonna be
happy
fucking hilarious,
now.
man.
fun to go out with him. I mean, do you
Sure,
agree
roast me on
on
that one. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm happy that Lorne's gonna have a good time tonight, but
Oh, you
I know he'd
motherfuckers.
rather not. I know he'd rather you stay home, and he would rather stay home so you guys can work on it together.
And see, and here's the thing. I mean, you know, it's like when
Okay.
when he has someone there who meets his needs, I have people here who could meet my needs and exceed them in many ways.
He's gonna meet your knees.
Why, you know, I mean, when you think about it, and you know, and you have
Fucking hell.
experience with this kind of stuff, it's like, you know, it's like trying to make it work with someone who's hundreds of miles away, who has already shown me that they have issues that they would be bringing into a relationship.
It's really hard to keep up with this at this speed.
You know, trying
But I need to get the shit out quick.
put a square peg or a round peg in a square hole, a square peg
Fucking
in a round
trebuchet.
hole, however you say it. When he has someone there who's accepting of him, I have multiple people here who are accepting. Yelled at over the phone on a weekly and sometimes twice a week
Oh, let's get rid of that.
Don't you think so?
Well, yeah, but he was drunk and he doesn't drink anymore, so you don't have to worry about
Definitely.
it. Lorne stopped drinking.
Definitely, mug notes. You can hear him. I bet he's like pacing around, you know. It's like fucking bitch,
We know that this is how he would be.
cocksucking therapist.
So, I mean, it's, you know, it's completely legal.
No, we don't know how this is how
Hey, there he
will
is.
be.
There's our
The problem
boy.
is you're listening to a therapist that doesn't know shit about me.
Lorne, you
And
were
he's trying to
supposed to
put shit
stay
in
on
your head.
mute. Lorne.
He's trying to put shit in your head about me because he saw me a fucking loser to somebody that he's getting personal with that he's not supposed to be getting personal with.
Wait,
He has no
Lorne
ethics
is-
at all.
But I can't really understand what he's saying because he's got a bad connection.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you ought to try giving me a call.
Wait, Lorne, say again?
Maybe you ought to try giving me a call.
I still don't understand. Giving him pause? I
He
don't
wants you
understand.
he wants you to give him a call.
Maybe he should think about the fact that there's probably a reason why I didn't call him.
Yeah,
Kill all my
because
villagers.
No,
Fuck.
because I didn't want to talk to you. I had therapy.
yeah, because you're a fucking therapist.
It has nothing
That's
to do
right.
with the therapist. Lord, it has nothing to do with the therapist. It has everything to do with you.
It has everything to do with you cheating on me with that piece of shit.
I fucked that
That's
up.
what it has to do with.
Lord, I've cheated
This is
on
not
you.
going
Why don't
well.
you find someone who won't cheat on you?
This is going
You're
awful.
going to say I've cheated on you. Why don't you find someone who won't cheat on you, if that's what you're saying?
Why don't you just not cheat on me?
Lord,
That's all I've ever asked from you is to never go on dates with other guys. And you've done it.
First of all,
Why would you do it?
First of all,
And why would you tell me how perfect this therapist is? I mean, he doesn't even act like a therapist.
first of all, are you wearing the headset?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because I can't really understand what you're saying all that much.
Oh, then call me.
What?
This is a bad omen.
Call me.
I'm on the phone with you.
You can't understand what I'm saying. If you were going to do it, you'd be able to understand what I'm saying.
There's like missions.
Lauren, take the headset off and I could understand you.
Third climb is the charm. It's like missions.
I
It's
think
not
the
like
headset, I can take the phone away from the
there's not
window,
really
I
a
get to
narrative.
Lauren, just take the
Hang
headset
on.
off so I can...
Hang on. Can you hear me any better?
Come on.
Yeah. Lauren, I have
The
told
problem
you
that we're having is that you're going out with this therapist.
Lauren, it has nothing to do
You wanna-
with the therapy.
The therapist has a lot to do with it. That's where my problem started from.
Lauren,
Because of this therapist. You brought the therapist in.
Lauren, first of all, my parents
And up
did.
here,
Second of
they're
all,
gonna attack me.
Lauren, I would rather be single than to have to deal with this kind of nonsense on a daily basis. You screaming, cursing, being controlled.
We're not going to deal with this.
There's a
this
story in
shit on a
GTA
daily
5,
basis.
but
You just
yeah,
stop
I
it
know
with
I'm
these
not
other
sure about
guys.
I can't remember. Maybe
That's
there
all
is.
I've asked for you to do. Stop it with these other guys so that I don't get jealous, so I don't have anything to worry about. But you're constantly making me worry about this stuff.
Lorne, you've been jealous of TV shows, friends in Texas, female friends in Texas.
Yeah, true.
And 96-year-old
Well,
grandma.
that was back then. I'm a whole different person now, but you wouldn't know because you haven't been spending time with me. You know
It's a
why?
whole
Because you've been
different
spending your
person.
nights up all night talking to whoever. But it certainly wasn't any time with me. You haven't known me for the last 2 months.
Lorne, go on your date and have fun.
If you go over this therapist's house, I'm not going to want a thing to do with you. Because it'll just mean you cheated on me again.
Lorne, go on your date. You have a date. Go on your date.
You're planning to go over to the therapist's house.
I was not going to go until I found out that you have a date, and then I said, well, I have a date.
I don't want to go on this date. I want us to be back together and to talk. So we can get this shit straightened out.
Straightened out.
Lorne, go on the
That's
date.
what I want. No, I'm not going on the date.
Lorne, go on the date.
Fucking double wall.
I'm not going on the date.
You can go on your date, Lorne.
I said no, I'm not going on the date.
Lauren, just go and have
Emma told me
fun.
that you're very excited about it. Go on it.
No, I'm not going on the date.
Well, that's on you. I don't know why you're going to cancel on someone on the last minute.
Because my loyalty is to you.
But your loyalty is not to me when you've already scheduled the date. Go on it, though. Don't cancel on the last minute.
I mean, when I made the date, at least we were broken up. We weren't still together. I'm not going on the date.
Or maybe you should call Jen and cancel the date right now on Freeway. That way Ramona knows you're serious.
Right new.
But
That's a good idea.
Oh, here comes the call out. Totally calls mountains.
I didn't hear what you said. I get people on my phone. I got to take that blow test in about 15 minutes.
About 15
I
minutes.
said that.
Repeat yourself.
Huh?
I know, I muted myself. I said you should just call Jen on Freeway and cancel your date so Ramona knows you're serious.
Well, I don't have Jen's number. I got to call Tony, and Tony has to call her. 'Cause Tony knows her.
Yeah, we were on a break.
And you cancel the date on Freeway. Call Tony right now on Freeway. We'll mute ourselves, get the number, and then call Jen on Freeway.
When I was doing my training for Apple, we had to do this. We should do these like online classes kind of thing.
All night, you're
And
going
one
to
of them
know
was-
I'm not on the date.
Motherfuckers.
No, but if you have the date, then call her, cancel it, so that I know that you're serious, and then I'll stay home and talk to you.
And one of them was like a sexual harassment one.
I'm not putting Jen
And there's
on.
a
I'm
video
not
at the end of it,
Jen. She has
and
no
it's
idea.
it's David
about
Schwimmer.
anything.
It's David Schwimmer, and he's acting like a complete creep. It is the weirdest thing. Fuck.
We're not going to say anything. You know we're not going to say anything because you've done it with your mom. So we're not going to say anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going insane with this. I think this has gone. This is too fast. This fucking speed multiplier. I can't concentrate.
I don't know her number.
If Tony has her number, call Tony on Freeway.
Hey, Fast Eddie. Mine too. Mine too. You can watch me be really bad at it.
All right, let me hang up and call Tony.
No, just call him on Freeway. Call him on Freeway.
No, because Tony doesn't know anything about this either.
What?
Put these guys out front.
Tony don't know anything about this either. I'm not gonna put a bunch of people through this shit.
Lorne, listen to me, okay? You have a date with someone who knows Tony. Yes or no, right?
Yeah.
Why not call Tony and ask for your date's phone number and just ask for her number. You don't have to say anything about
Pro Age of Empires 2 gameplay here, guys.
Tony won't give me her number. Tony
Viper or
has to call her.
T90 or one of those guys, you know, I'm pro.
What?
She doesn't want Tony giving out her number until she knows who it is and until she knows that
If you
for a
have a
while.
date with her, why wouldn't she want you to have her number?
Boom.
No, I
Got
don't
him.
know.
Okay, so you have a date
People
with
do
someone
all kinds of weird things.
Lauren, listen. You're going on a date with someone tonight, right? And I'm assuming that you have her address so that you can pick her up, or else you're meeting somewhere mutually, but you'd have to give
That's
her
what
a
we were
ring
going to do. We were going to meet somewhere.
Okay, so you're going to meet somewhere, so I'm assuming that you're going to have to call
Really,
her
Edgar?
anyway. She would assume that you would be calling her anyway to say, hey, I'm out front of Walmart, here I am, or whatever. So if that's the case, then you'd need her number anyway. And if you're going on a date with her, she'd have no problem with you having her phone number. You're going on a date.
She didn't give me her number. I did it through Tony.
If Tony has her
Tony
number,
can call her.
what?
Tony
I
is the one that
fucking
has to
did
call
it.
her.
I know about that
I was
coffee
just going to meet
day.
her someplace.
Well, have Tony give her your number.
No, I get enough people that know my number.
Lauren,
Look at
you're
this
playing
dancing.
games,
He's
okay?
dancing around this.
No, I'm not
Trying to get
playing.
out of it. Nah, mate.
I'm
Nah.
not going to put anybody on a three-way where they don't know what the hell is going on.
You sound like you have a mouthful of shit, and I cannot understand you.
Ramona.
I said I'm not going to put anybody on three-way when they don't know what the hell is going on.
They don't need to know what's going on. If you're canceling your date, just say, hey, I'm not feeling too well. I'm canceling the date. And that's all you have to do. There's nothing about this going on. If that's what you're doing, then that's what you're doing. And if you were serious, then that would show me that you're serious.
Would you cancel your date with the therapist if Lorne cancels his date?
If Lauren cancels his date on three-way, I will call the therapist on three-way as well and cancel my date.
Well, there you go.
Why'd you make a date to begin with?
No. It's not why. I could say the same to you. It's not about why. It's about if you cancel yours on three-way, I will call and cancel mine on three-way.
Okay, but I can't do it with my phone like that. I can't call Tony and have us be on three-way because my phone doesn't do that. I don't have a smartphone anymore, remember?
Lauren, you have done it before. You can do it. You have done it before.
I didn't call Emma. Emma called me. So I can't do it unless
Call
I
Emma.
call. That's the only way I can do a three-way on the burn phone.
Okay, so while you're on the phone right now.
We've had to do it with Mom before, remember? We've had to do it with Mom before.
Okay, so immediately hang up and call me, and then I'll call Emma.
Jeez, Lauren's really good at dancing around
You'll
tonight, isn't he?
immediately call Tony.
Okay.
You have 5 seconds to call me back. Immediately.
Jesus.
Bossy Ramona. Wow, I like it.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
5 seconds from
It's kind
Thank
of
you.
hot. How can
All right.
Where are those sheep? They out here? No.
Yes, Lauren.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you
Why am I
doing
doing
those?
what?
Why are you doing this to us?
Lauren, what am I doing to us?
You're trying to kill us.
Lauren, you have tried so many times to kill us. I'm just finishing it. Lauren, I have my entire family telling me.
Against me.
Lauren against the
you call
world,
me
huh?
a pathetic bitch, a piece of shit, and a cunt. I don't know how you figure they're going to be cheering you on.
I can't fucking believe this.
I can't fucking believe those. Fucking crazy.
Are you crying?
Are you crying, Lauren?
No, I'm fucking smiling a big goddamn smile. And you want to fucking cheat on me.
I'm smiling a
Why are you
fucking great
crying?
big smile.
I'm in love with you, Ramona. You don't see that? I'm begging you to fucking give me the chance to show you the person I am. You're telling me you're going to cheat on me.
Need to get rid of Shinon quickly. Come on.
Lord, why are you crying?
Why are you crying, Lorne? Here we go. Just crossing the river.
You have always believed in me. Why would you stop? Why would you stop when the therapist comes along?
Okay, Lorne, give
Lorne's
me
really
5
funny,
minutes.
but like
I
not
gotta
intentionally.
take this. I'll call you back.
Unfortunately for him.
I will call you back in 5.
All right.
Oh, 15 minutes.
For days.
Because that's not what he wants.
Well, it
That's
was
not
what
what
I
the
wanted
doctor
at the
wants.
time.
He even told you he was tempted to kiss you when he wiped your mouth off, which is something he shouldn't be doing anyway.
He's the underwear model, man. He's got a lot of competition. This guy.
You shouldn't be allowing him to wipe your mouth off when you have a boyfriend anyway. It's just not right. This shit is not right, Ramona. You cannot tell me it's right because it is not right.
I
not
can't tell
right.
you it's right because it is right.
It's
Listen,
not right. When you have a boyfriend, you don't let some other guy take you out to dinner and wipe your mouth off.
again,
Is it right? I'm
we
not
have
sure.
been going on 2 hours of this phone conversation. 2 hours that I've been on the phone with you today. Not one time have you asked about my knee and how my surgery went. That was just yesterday. Not
I
one
wanted to know. I
Not
wanted to know
one
yesterday.
time. Not one time. Okay, yeah, you want to know, but you didn't ask. Not because yesterday you were too busy. Yesterday I woke up to text messages saying that if I didn't call you, then we were broken up. That's what I woke up to on the morning of my surgery. Messages saying that if I didn't call you, we were broken up. And then when I got home from my surgery, doped up completely on anesthesia, the messages I got, well, you didn't call me, so it's over. So those are the kind of messages that I got from you. Now, as I
Because
was saying,
you keep them confusing me with these new guys that you're bringing in.
see, again,
You have to
Bring it
stop
in.
doing that.
it goes back to you. It's all about what you want. You've not asked me
Yeah,
about.
I don't want to be confused about what you're doing.
I'm not confusing you. I am saying I want to go and see people who are in my state. I'm not being confusing about that.
I want to be in your state with you.
Okay, but Lorne, you're not listening to me.
Can even Lorne?
You
Can
haven't
Lorne even
said
get
to me,
into
so
the
don't tell me
state?
you have.
Can Lorne even
Again,
go to
as I
Maryland
was
if he
saying,
wanted to?
thing one,
Don't think he
ask
can.
me about the surgery. Thing two, I am
Thing
saying
two.
to you what I want, but you're not listening. Thing three, it doesn't matter what I want because you want what you want, and that's what's going to happen in your world.
You don't want me.
Lord, I want to be with people who are in my state, who are showing me healthy habits, who are showing me that they've got their life together, that they've got their situations handled, that they don't have issues with drinking, that they don't have issues
Sounds pretty
with
I don't
anger,
have a TV drinking anymore at all. I still don't even care to have a beer.
that they're
I
not
didn't care about the
angry
fucking
and
beer.
getting violent, that they have good jobs and that they take care of themselves, that they have a situation where they could take care of me, that they're in a situation where
I didn't know
they're
Ramona
not-
was a fucking money
where
girl.
we can live anywhere in the world that we want to live and where we can travel, that they are
Yeah, Lorne can't travel
mentally
either.
healthy,
That must
that
suck.
they do take care of their bodies, and that they're not smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
Oh,
That's what I want.
too. You never had a problem with me smoking before.
Lauren,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to do what you're going to do. I'm not going to try and stop you
fucking
from
believable.
smoking. I'm not going to try and stop you from smoking. But I don't want to be hacking up a lung. I'm already hacking up a lung from the damn tooth they had down my throat for the surgery you still haven't asked me about. And I don't like that feeling, so I certainly don't want to be inhaling
Yeah.
cigarettes
When I ask you
24/7.
about it when you never give me a chance to ask you about it.
Lauren, you've been on the phone for 2 hours.
That's true. Lawrence house must
How
fucking
because
stink.
I wanted to know yesterday.
Okay, well, you didn't ask me yesterday. All you
Mhm.
said yesterday was, well, since you didn't call me, it's
Mhm.
over.
You never called me, but you found time to call Emma for your surgery.
First of all, she called me And I
She
answered.
said that
There's the yellow
she said that
base.
you told me that you called her.
And
I don't know. She called me. She could have called me, and then I called her immediately back. I don't know. I think that might have been what happened. Who cares? Who gives a shit? I talked to Ella for a few minutes yesterday. Who cares? That's not the point here, Lauren. The point is that you're not.
Why couldn't you call me and let me know that you still want us?
Because Lauren, you were not the focus of yesterday.
that's the target.
No, the focus was supposed to be on your knees.
And that
I'm
was
in
the
knee
focus
surgery.
yesterday.
You had to put that therapist there.
You fuckers get back, man.
That's correct.
That was the focus yesterday. And yes,
The night before, you were flirting with him on the phone. You didn't need on the phone.
as I was saying, that was the focus yesterday. And I am glad that I had someone there who literally could pick me up and put me in the wheelchair and pick me up and put me in the car. Because I
The
cannot.
nurses couldn't have done that. Your brother couldn't have done that.
Who?
The nurses or your brother or the 10 friends that you had.
No, the nurses
home.
could not come home with me.
He's so
That
strong.
is not the point.
The
The
third?
point
Oh my
is that
God.
you're not listening to what I'm saying to you that I've been saying for 2 hours and yesterday.
And you're still not listening to anything that I've said to you.
Turn
You
up the
haven't
speed
for the longest
while
time.
we're here. Now that I've
Then
got my
Lauren,
bearings,
don't be with
I've
someone
got
who
set up,
will
I can turn back to
These
speed.
guys in our way.
Lauren, then go,
Continuously.
Hopefully.
then Lauren, if I'm not
Hopefully I don't
listening,
fuck
go
up.
be with someone who will be with you.
Yes, I
The
want
missus.
to be with you. And I want to show you the real person I am, but you don't allow it because you constantly put a threat there. Why do you need to constantly put a threat there with us?
I am not putting a threat. I am putting friends. I am trying to have a
Fucking
life
hell.
down here. You need to go try to have a life
Ugh.
up there.
Friends.
I had it that time.
Friends. You make me understand how this therapy is going to be a friend when you're sending messages to Emma about
Well, I
his
just cheat.
moist
I
lip,
just say fuck it and just cheat.
taking a picture of his butt and sending the picture of his butt to your mom. How do you really think that's going to be construed?
Then,
Why your
Lauren,
boyfriend?
if it's going to be construed bad, then go find someone who will not do those things.
Do you want me?
Well, you're not here. You don't have the things
you
that
want me?
I'm wanting from someone in a relationship. You're not willing to do those things. You don't have those things.
Money?
I didn't realize you were a
Okay.
fucking money girl.
You all of a sudden turn into a money girl?
Money girl.
First of all, I have my own money. That's thing one. Thing two.
That Escalade.
No.
That
Let's clear
was
up something.
important that he has that Escalade.
As I was
Escalade. It's
saying,
like Cody
let's
Green.
clear up something. Because I don't like to hear any guy talk about women as, oh, you're all about money? You just want him for his money? Lauren, and that's what I've
I'm going
said
to cheat.
since
God,
since
I'm
day
sick of fucking
one.
using.
Hang on 1 second.
Why don't you cancel this date? I deserve to give you the 3 months. And you deserve to get the 3 months from me.
Lauren,
You
I
deserve
deserve
me.
to have Lauren, I deserve to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 decades of a good relationship, and I don't think it would come from you.
Yeah, I know, right? man.
Because
Like,
you're so
fucking
hung
hell.
up on 3 months instead of 3 years, 3 decades, 3 centuries. You're not hung up on being a good man permanently. You're hung up on showing me
I'm
that
hung up
you
on
need
being
to-
a good man to you permanently.
And let's put
You're not
Joan
going to be
back
able
right
to
in the
see
back
what kind of man I am until
so
you meet me
nothing
in
can
person.
harm her. Because she just keeps
Lauren,
getting
what I
killed.
You're not
have
gonna
seen
be
is
able to
not
see
something
that.
I want. What I have seen over the phone is not something I want.
You don't want a guy to be having to be pissed off. Show me that I'm important enough to meet.
As I was saying, Lauren.
But you've been showing me that you're listening to everything the therapist says about you, and that guy doesn't even have any ethical values of his own. Otherwise, he wouldn't be getting personal with his clients. You would have only saw the look on Allie's face when I told her how
Fucking
personal
Allie.
the therapist got with you.
Okay, that's great. That's great that your therapist,
coming
who I've
from a
never
real
met,
therapist.
who I will never meet, has an opinion on someone who she'll never meet. That's great that your therapist has an opinion on someone she's never even talked to. That's wonderful.
On somebody that's in her same profession.
Lauren, if that is the case, and if all of these things bother you, I am telling you, go on your date, Go find someone
No.
who won't.
I'm not going on my date, and I want you to cancel yours.
As I was saying, go find someone who will not do these things if they bother you.
What bothers me is you not telling them no.
It
Lord, I
bothers
don't
me.
want to tell them no anymore. That is not what I want to do. What I want to do is be young and be free and be happy and not worry about the fact that I am constantly getting abused because I have friends, or abused because I talk to my grandmother, or abused because I want to watch a Lifetime movie. I just want to enjoy my life.
Enjoy it with me, 100%, like you used to do.
I have, as you like to say, you've been with me for 9 months, and in those 9 months, the only enjoyment I got were a few laughs here and there, and abuse every single solitary Friday and Saturday.
So you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit on me.
You would have quit on me.
When you're afraid that I'm right, that I'm a changed person, that I know that I can go 3 months and I can go 3 decades.
Exactly, T. Garrison. He's fucking deluded. He's clueless.
I am.
Lauren, I
And
can't.
that's what your therapist, so-called therapist, says. I'm a good person, and you know it.
Lauren, I don't know it because I've not seen any corroboration.
You give me these 3 months to show you, and we meet,
What are the French's bonuses?
and then you tell me that I'm not a good
Masters
person.
cost 25.
Lauren,
Nice.
I have seen you at what you consider your best, and I have seen you.
I'm gonna beat the last
Not
town centre legit without
I've seen
any
you
bullshit.
at pretty bad, but not
Without
at
any
your worst. Because we're not
PJs.
face to face to where I could see you at your worst.
The only thing you
Yeah, the problem was I couldn't get my economy
the only
going
thing
fast enough,
you
so
would
I had
would
to use
be
the fucking cheats.
frustration in my face. If I would have hit
I won't be able to
something,
use. I don't think I'll be able to use the cheats in the next mission because you don't get any town centre. You have to go just
Lauren,
legit.
I don't believe in
That's
hitting
fucking hard.
someone. Unless they attack someone that I love physically. Then I don't even like hitting anyone.
Lauren, I know you've hit your dogs before, so I mean,
I spanked them a little bit. I don't even spank them now because
I didn't hit them. I
because of
spanked
you.
them. There is a
okay, how
difference,
do you
guys.
spank someone by not hitting them? What is this? You hit your dog. I spank them. Spank is not a euphemism for hit. It just means you repeatedly hit them.
It's a little sexual.
I don't even. I tap them on the ass. I don't even do that anymore.
You did not tap them on the ass. You hit them.
Okay? I hit them on the ass, but I don't hit them hard.
Okay,
And I don't
Lauren.
do it anymore anyway. Because of you.
Okay, Lauren, you're
I
trying to
bet all you
find
dog owners love
euphemisms.
Lauren.
It's like saying I didn't
You're
murder
trying to make me
that
look
guy. I
bad.
just killed him. I
You're
mean,
trying to make me look bad. You're doing exactly what Barry's trying to do. Make me look bad.
Lauren, your actions.
Why
do
are you doing
for
that?
me. Lauren, Lauren, listen to me.
You
I
don't
have
really need to try very hard.
not
to understand
hundreds,
about
but
that.
tens of people in my life dearly who have loved me all my life, who have loved me most of my life, or who have come into my life and not asked for anything from me, but just wanted to give. I have a bunch of people like that in my life, people who I respect and care about deeply.
All I want to do is give you the real me.
As I was saying,
Real me.
and all of these people now have found out about you, and not one of them is supportive of it. All of them are showing me reasons why I need to run. Things that I was thinking about before, but now it's like, well, it's kind of difficult to ignore it, because whereas I could put things out of my mind before and just go on, now I'm confronted with the fact that people know. And not one person, Lauren.
Exactly.
These people,
His existence
because
makes him
think
look
about
bad.
it, these people don't want anything bad for me. They don't want me to miss out. You know, it's especially my parents. My parents don't want me to miss out on a good relationship. My parents don't want that at all. My brothers don't want me to miss out on a good relationship. They all want me to be happy.
All I want is for you to be happy too, but I want to show you that I can make you happy.
Lauren, please let me finish. These people do not want harm for me. They want me to be happy. If I was with a guy who cleaned bathroom toilets for a living, but he was a good guy, and they saw how he respected me, and they saw him treat me well, and they knew that he wanted to care about me and care for me, they would be happy. It's not about the money. I mean, the money's nice. I have money. It's nice. It's nice to have. At the end of the day, it's a security blanket, and it feels good to go to sleep knowing that you have money in your account. That's a great feeling. But it's not about the money. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to lay in bed and cuddle up with my money. Because first of all, I'm a germaphobe, and that would be gross. But second of all, that's not what I want to do at the end of the day. So what I'm saying to you is that these people who are in my life, people who I trust, people who I care about, people who care about me, people who I know for a fact don't want any harm to me.
I know, right?
And not one of them
definitely the
is
word to
saying
describe him.
Lorne is a good guy. In fact, all of them are saying the exact opposite. All of them are working with me. In fact, they're not even, everybody's concerned about my surgery, but more so than my surgery. More so than me going under anesthesia. When you go under anesthesia, they ask if you have a living will. Because you might die under anesthesia. They're not thinking about that as much as they're thinking about this thing that I'm doing.
Let's get rid of all these fucking crossbowmen.
And that is where everybody's concern is. Although they, don't get me wrong, they did good. Everyone came to the hospital and was very concerned. But now they're back.
The difference is they don't know me, and you do.
He's an absolute
You've seen the frustrations that I've had to deal with, that I've gotten through because of you.
Lorne, let me tell you.
You were there to help me through them. You're the one that got me to this point where I know I can go these 3 months, and I know I can go 3 decades. I know I can go 3 centuries, treating you good.
3 centuries?
Treating you like I want to treat you. Treat you like you deserve to be treated.
Lorne,
I need these 3 months to show you that.
Lorne, my family does not need to, quote, know you. My family does not need to see you. My family does not need to know your name, your birth date, your address, anything like that, to know that if somebody calls someone who is supposed to be their girlfriend a bitch, a cunt, a pathetic bitch, that they don't want them to be around that person. If I heard somebody if I had a daughter and I heard somebody call her that, I don't care if it was the freaking president. If I heard somebody call my daughter a cunt, I would want them gone fast. Because she doesn't deserve that. Because she doesn't deserve to be dealing with being called those names. And for the very first time in my life,
I don't want to call you names.
Okay,
I want to be able to love you like you deserve to be loved.
Okay, but see, Lorne, you might say that you want that, but that's not what you've done. And here's the thing:
finally.
I'm not holding.
That's what I'm going to do.
Lorne, I'm not
What's
holding.
the difference? I told you before when Mom said that, it woke me up to what the hell I was doing.
Lorne.
All because I was upset and frustrated about everybody else. I was treating you wrong. And that woke my ass up.
Hey, Lorne, it's nice that you decided to get woken up after 9 months, as you like to say. But the fact of the matter is...
It's not nice to see you quitting on me after 9 months.
Lorne,
because of a therapist.
Lorne, I should have told you after 2 months. After the very first time you did that. There shouldn't have been a 9 months.
No, because we should have met a long, long time ago.
No, we shouldn't have.
Yeah, so you could actually see me in person, so I could see you in person. Then we wouldn't have this hanging over our head that we've never met.
He's really not listening to me. He's really, truly not listening
and here
to me.
it is.
You're not listening to me. Anything I say, you're making it null and void.
Lorne is woke, man.
To go, and I need to meet someone. Now, here's the thing. The very beginnings of the Lorne and Ramona saga, the things that you were doing was...
I like how she just called it the Lorne and Ramona saga.
Repeatedly texting
she did not
me and
just
getting
do
drunk.
that.
At that point, you hadn't started calling me names. I'll give you credit. You didn't start calling me names until about month 3. So from month 1 or 0, month 0 to month 3, you didn't call me names. And I'll give you credit for that you didn't call me a bitch until you had known me for 3 months. So you would get angry and
Yeah,
jealous.
Jonathan.
Am I going to be able to talk, or am I going to just have to hang up? And
There's a Lorne interrupts. For those
Just
playing
go to
being
the
brought
therapist
home.
Wherever I want to. Now, as I was saying,
No, back up.
In the
back
beginning-
Back up.
you would message me repeatedly. I'd tell you, Lorne, I just want to watch Lifetime movies. It's Friday. I was by myself, laying on my couch with my tablet, watching Lifetime movies and eating junk food. That is how I sometimes prefer to spend a Friday. And that's what I would do. If I said I was doing that,
Fucking
that's what I
Lifetime
was
movies.
doing.
Cheating on
Every
me with
single
Lifetime.
time.
Piece of shit.
I got accused of going out with people, of doing this, of doing that. Anything else, anything in the world that I could be accused of, I was accused of. I would wake up with messages. I would go to sleep. I would wake up with a barrage of messages. I went to New York. And what happened when I went to New York? On my way to New York, you sent me a penis picture. A picture of your penis and your face in the picture. And after that...
And
after that, you asked, as I was saying, you asked me 100 questions about your penis. Is it enough for me? Is it satisfying? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god.
And I was with my girlfriend.
Cringe.
All girlfriends.
Oh
and
shit.
I was not at my phone. In fact, much of the night, I had left my phone in the car. And what happened? The next morning, I got woken up to a bunch of text messages about how, because I didn't answer any questions about your penis, that meant that I was cheating on you with someone who I met in a club in New York. That's what I dealt with in the beginning. Month 3 through, let's say, 6
Classic Lorne bullshit, like,
was a Lorne who, if I didn't spend...
The reason why I'm going in from the west here, that you can go
8
through the
hours
front,
on the phone with him,
but
6
it's
hours on the phone
not
with him,
advisable.
4 hours on the phone with him every single solitary day.
Unless you're really brave.
I was accused of not making time, of cheating, of anything that you wanted to think of. And that's when you started calling me names. That's when I was called a bitch. That's when I was called a cunt. That's when I was called a piece of shit, a pathetic loser. That's one thing that you called me before. All sorts of things that I wouldn't even call you, but that you called me. And
you put up with a therapist calling you there.
As I was saying, and you're exploding, screaming, cursing constantly at me. Then months 6 through 9, well, part of that time I injured my knee. I could count, and I was laid up with a knee injury. Now, here's the thing. When I was with the knee injury, it was a lot of physical therapy, a lot of doctor's appointments. I mean, pretty much almost every single day, there was something going on with my knee, whether it was a physical therapy appointment or doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Or the case may be. Sometimes I'd have to, sometimes I'd be in the wheelchair. Bro was wheeling me around all the time. All sorts of different things that meant that I didn't have full mobility as I did before. So what did I do during that time? Sometimes I read, sometimes I talked on the phone with Nana and with other friends. I tried to catch up on things around the house and certain administrative type tasks, making calls that I needed to do, those types of things. What did Lorne do? Lorne didn't ask, I'm really sorry about
give you a month
what's
for this
going on.
At
Lorne
least.
was upset because Lorne wasn't getting attention all the time like he used to.
They already throw you to the wolves.
Now I have a knee injury, and I'm sleeping a lot more. My sleep schedule's messed up. All sorts of things. The main theme is that Lorne didn't get what Lorne wanted, and Lorne found another reason to explode. So now that we're going into month 10, now Lorne proclaims that he's a changed man and all this stuff is new and he's going to be great and he's going to be super. I just have to tell all the guys in my life who have shown me, in some cases for years, that they are fit to be a healthy, good partner. I just have to tell them that, hey, bye-bye. Don't want anything to do with you. Don't hit on me anymore. I'm going to date this guy in Maine who has now decided, almost a year into knowing him, that he's going to be a good person. Are you joking?
There's a lot of things that we've gone through. There's a lot of different things that have happened. stuff that you're saying about me. Different things have happened. For one, I was never used to having anybody be honest with me.
Unfortunately, you can't use these villagers, so you're never given any
Somebody
supplies.
that I hadn't met yet. That was a huge thing. But if you remember back in month 1 to 3, we loved spending time together. We loved it a lot. That's the person that I am. I'm with you. I'm sorry, but I love spending time with you. And I love having a good time with you. I love having fun. I love being a good person.
He loves having fun, guys.
It's not my fault when other people come into a picture that I get threatened by.
Yeah, well, it is your
And all
fault.
I need to hear-
Why are you threatened? Like, from being
Please leave me, I told them, no, leave me alone. I have a boyfriend. That's when I started getting confused. I just don't need the threats. All I've ever asked from you. Just tell the threats to leave you alone. I know you're honest to me. When this therapist came along and you were flirting with him on the phone, with me on the phone, that fucked me up. I can't tell you that it didn't fuck me up. It fucked me up. I never expected that to happen. And the stuff that Emma said that you said. I never expected that. Like, in the dinner, I couldn't believe that he asked you out to dinner.
This is coming from a
I believe that you were
guy
contemplating
who asked
it.
you out to dinner.
Well, I'm going out tonight, and you can
Yeah,
do whatever you
classic
want. You
Lorne.
have a date set up.
Bit of pizza shit.
Go on it. Do not stand her up.
Trade workshop. I don't know.
I'm not going on it.
That's
I
not a
want you to
building
cancel
you can
a date
build in
with
game.
the
I'm not going to cancel
And they have a few of them.
tonight.
I don't know what they're for.
I'm
Why
not.
won't you cancel tonight?
What?
Why won't you cancel tonight?
Because I want to go.
You want to know what?
Because I want to go.
You want to go spend time with another guy.
Lorne, I want to go spend time with a guy who's respectful, who's kind, and who
Spend
makes
time with me. Something you haven't done for 2 months.
Lorne. I have
Lorne,
talked to you
why
on
are
the
you
phone.
killing us?
Lauren, I have talked to you on the
You
phone
finally
for
moved on.
hours and hours and hours.
How long did you talk to the therapist today? How long have you been on? Did you talk to him on the phone?
Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
I have
It was
talked to
15,
you.
20 minutes. You gave him time when you couldn't give me time.
Lauren, I'm on the phone with you right now. But here's the thing, Lauren. If somebody is not giving you time,
He has no
why are you
respect for other
trying to
people's time.
force them to be with you?
Why am I trying to force you? I shouldn't have to be trying to force you. You're the one that started going out with these fucking guys.
Lauren, maybe that's
You're
a
the one that
sign.
cheated, not me. I didn't invite this guy into my life. Or any other girl into my life.
Lauren, maybe
Why we
that's,
were together.
Lauren, maybe that's a sign that we're not right
Is it
for
a
each
sign that you
other.
cheat?
Lauren, maybe that's a sign.
Is that a sign that you cheat?
First of all, I've never cheated on anybody who I've ever been with.
Really? You went out to dinner, do a fucking dinner date with this guy, this same guy that you're saying you're going to go out to a date with tonight over to his fucking house. Are you not hearing yourself? This same guy you went on a dinner date with, when we were together, you cheated on me. And you want to see how bad of a person I am.
Shit.
Why would you even possibly think about going on a date with somebody that's supposed to be professional and ruins
Me
every
too.
ethic value that he's supposed to have in his profession and gets personal with a client? And now you're texting him right now? How much time are you giving this guy?
Lauren,
You see what the fucking problem is, but you don't want to admit it.
Okay.
You just want to blame everything on me. It's my fault that you had to see that therapist. It's my fault that that therapist asked you out to dinner. It's my fault that you went on the dinner date with him. It's my fault because you want to go hang out with him at his fucking house tonight alone so that he can put his fucking lips on yours. Are you fucking kidding me? It's probably my fault that you saw the doctor naked. It's my fault that the doctor saw you naked. Oh, isn't it, Ramona?
I never once said it was your fault that the doctor and I saw each other naked.
You cheated on me.
You cheated on
I
me.
didn't cheat on you.
You did too.
You did.
Okay, then Lorne, if I cheated
You
on
told me you were going to
Oh,
bring your
Victor is
brother.
fucking hilarious.
You lied to me.
Riles and Lorne.
But if I
You told me you were going to bring your brother. You did it.
Lorne, first of all, if I cheated on you, then leave. Don't be with the cheater. If you think I cheated on you, then leave.
How can you say you didn't? You lied to me too. You told me you were going to bring your brother and you didn't.
Okay, so
But you
Lorne.
didn't tell me about it.
Okay, so
How are you
Lorne.
so perfect?
So I'm a cheater and I'm a liar. Then leave the cheating liar.
Do you want me or do you want this fucking therapist?
Lorne, leave.
I want. Just tell me an answer.
Well, apparently I must want the therapist because if I'm going out on a, quote, date with him, end quote.
Can't you call it a date? He asked you out to dinner over to his house.
Lorne, then if I'm
While
doing
we were on the phone, while you had a boyfriend. That's
Lord,
respectable.
if
That's
I'm-
real respectable.
Okay, as I was saying, if I'm doing all these things,
Just said
then
about it.
leave. Go be
Find your-
with
find your text.
not Lisa, Jenny. Go be with Jenny
No,
and go
I
on your.
can cancel your date too.
I'm not canceling on anybody.
I want you to cancel. You never should have even set it up.
And
Never.
I'm saying to
You
you, but
never.
I'm not. I'm saying go out with her and enjoy yourself.
I'm not in this. You plan on kissing this guy tonight?
No, because I don't kiss on second dates either.
He's gonna sit next to you. What's he gonna do? You don't even know this fucking guy.
Lauren, go out. I could say the same.
I can't
You don't
believe
even know this fucking girl. You don't even know her. I could say the same thing, but instead I'm saying go out and
I'm not going over her house.
yeah, but she's getting in the car with you.
You already did that with the therapist. You're
Lauren,
supposed to be riding with your brother.
Lauren, go out. Do not stand her up.
They give you such trash units there.
Fine. You go over to the therapist's house. So we're not breaking up. We're not breaking up. We deserve these 3 months. That I know that I can do it. I just don't know that you can't say no to these other guys. So for 3 months, my head's gonna be a mess until you tell me that you can go through 3 months without fucking saying yes to dates with guys. You
Go
want to see me at my best? Give me your best.
go out with her.
Give me what you gave me when we started.
As I was saying, go out with her and enjoy yourself.
And you go over to the therapist's house,
Yes.
and you have dinner. Make goddamn sure he does not kiss you. You and I are not broken up. We're giving this a fair shot. Like we should have had.
This is coming from a guy.
Like we had in the beginning.
Wants to take you out for
So we
dinner.
can actually see what each other is really like. 100% you and me. That a deal?
We'll
Is
see
he
what
going to
happens.
sit next to
Lauren.
you?
I'm gonna hop off of here and go get ready.
Maybe.
And you don't need to dress up in something sexy either. I'm not dressing up in anything sexy.
Sexy Lorne.
I'm having jeans and a t-shirt on.
Lauren, I can dress myself, you know.
Yeah, but you don't need to do anything to turn them on.
If he chooses to get turned on by what I wear, then that's on him.
Wear fat lady clothes.
Where that lady goes.
Wear
Classy
fat
Lorne.
lady clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so
Wear
classy,
something
right?
real ugly.
Fuck me.
So now you're telling me how to dress?
I'm trying to be fucking funny here.
I'm trying to be fucking funny. retard.
Or go have fun, okay?
You used to laugh at that shit.
Well, I mean, you're telling me how to dress and telling me to wear fat ladies.
I was trying to make a joke about, like you don't remember about the diaper thing. That was a fucking joke. You laughed at it when I said it.
I know. But,
It was a joke. I don't know why you twist that around.
A real fucking funny joke.
I know you used to get turned on by the thought of me in my diaper. We haven't talked about me in my diaper.
I didn't get turned on by it.
You
I
said
thought it
you
was
wanted to
funny.
have sex with me while I wore it.
No, I did not.
Yes,
I
you
said
did.
I said I was going to change your diaper for you. I was trying to be funny about saying that. You're old enough to change your own diaper.
Lorne should
You
really
said that
stop
you
trying to
wanted,
be funny.
first of all, you talked about changing my diaper and then having sex. And then you talked about having sex through my diaper.
No, I did
joke.
not.
Yes, you did, Lorne.
I didn't say about anything about having sex through your diaper.
Lorne, you did.
Yeah.
I did. I know goddamn well I didn't say that.
Especially because of his charge.
And then what are you saying that you said? Because I remember every time I come home from work, you say, well, clean your diaper for me.
I was trying to be funny.
I was trying
And
to.
you laughed then.
Real funny, yeah.
And I
know
still
why
laugh.
you-
Yeah,
I still
hilarious.
laugh at that.
What I said before was, I'll change your diaper, and then we can have sex. I take your diaper off, and
Maybe
I clean
me
you up,
and
and then we
Lorne just have
sex.
different sets of humor. Maybe I just don't get it.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying I'd put another diaper on you and we have sex through your diaper.
Maybe it's a cultural thing.
Well, you know what I meant.
It's difficult.
Well, that would be impossible, but you know what I meant. Have sex.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. That's going to be impossible, too.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, have my diaper as a part of our sex
Oh,
life.
shit.
That's what you were saying.
My name's Amy.
No, the other thing I was saying was I would change the diaper. I would take the diaper off, and I would clean you up, and then we could have sex. That's what I was saying. Nobody asked you anything
I'm
about
trying
you
to
wearing a
figure out
diaper.
where
I don't
you're
know
at.
why you would even tell Emma that. Don't tell her personal shit like that.
Well, okay. I didn't tell her in a douchebaggy kind of way. I told her that you thought that it was. What did I tell her?
I think you told her that I thought it was sexy or something like that.
Yeah, that you. Hold on a second. And I told her that in a I just nobody else I would imagine would think that I was
Just like you said it earlier.
basically that I told her factually. I told her matter of fact that nobody else knows that I wear a diaper. Nobody else except bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well, that's why my mouth dropped when Emma said that.
Yeah, man, diapers
Well,
make
I told her that nobody else here meaning where I am, friends and family and stuff, nobody else knows that I wear one. And I told you, and I had said it as, not only does he know, but he also finds it sexy that I wear a diaper.
I find that more funny as hell than I do sexy. I think it's just funny because it's special to me because you shared something really secretive with me, and I love that. And I haven't told anybody. That's why I couldn't believe that Emma knew it. But she turned it around.
Wait. I remember something else that you said. You asked me when I can't remember which version of this you said, but you'll remember when you said when I come up.
Sorry, guys.
When I come to meet you, can I wear only?
Herself is texting me.
Can I wear
lads?
only my diaper and a coat over it when I come to meet you?
Fucking, well, she's on a
I
foot.
remember saying that. I remember
The
saying,
big brown coat,
telling
like,
you wear a diaper on the plane if it makes you comfortable.
Yeah, and
Because
you
I
said
know you don't want to use
wear,
public bathroom.
and you said and just wear a coat over it. You knew I was going to wear it on the plane. I'm a
Yeah,
germaphobe. That's why I bought them.
I'm a germaphobe.
Maybe I did say that because it would
I'm
have been
germophobic. I hate germaphobes.
Because you wanted me to. You're a goofy. You wanted me to wear just my diaper and a coat, and I'd show up in just my diaper and a coat.
That would have made me laugh my ass off if you really did. That would have been so fucking hilarious.
I've never
I
looked at
wouldn't
the
believe that you would
fucking
do it
box of
anyway,
Pampers
but
and got
that would
ravished,
be fucking hilarious.
But the last thing that's on my
You
mind.
spank me while I wear my diaper and then take it off and have sex with me.
I don't remember. Well, I wanted to spank you anyway in a nice way.
In a nice way.
Well, I didn't mean you.
I don't remember anything with a diaper. I don't
I
remember
didn't mean
anything
you
with that.
Roscoe spanked me. I just meant you gently spanked me while I was wearing my diaper.
It's getting hot out, Cam.
And that
I
you...
don't. I'd much rather have you do
I know there's a
diaper off
burgundy
than I would
cap
on when I spank you.
If I leave,
Wait,
if
what?
I do this legit, I'm gonna be
I
so
said I'd
happy.
rather have you have
Because I spent
diaper off than
hours
I
on
would
this trying to get it right, and I just fucking
When I
cheated at
spank
the end
you.
of it. Like I got so frustrated with it
Oh, my hand could actually touch your
when I played it
hair.
by myself.
No, I'll show up in my
True,
diaper
that is long.
we're having a pacifier and just like a trench coat.
I just thought about that too, and it just popped in my mind. If you showed up in your diaper, I'd have a pacifier there for you.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking funny shit. Maybe one of them with plastic
Okay.
key ring things.
Right.
Yeah, like a...
Come on, baby.
And I'll run around in my diaper with a pacifier in my mouth.
A nice hair or Roscoe.
Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious. I don't know. I really wouldn't want to do that because it would also be extremely embarrassing too.
Well, no one else would see.
You know, well, at the airport.
Well, I wasn't thinking about the airport, but...
That's what I was thinking when you get off the plane. Hand you a pacifier and a plastic set of key rings.
Oh, those key... Oh, okay, those key rings.
Yeah. That would be fucking hilarious, but extremely
Shit. I was
embarrassing.
hoping to get all of them. But at least
Well,
have
I
fucking
think
two
that's a way to get kicked out of the
they
airport.
are going to be trouble.
Yeah, that would be a really good way to get kicked out of the airport and probably arrested.
Oh,
They'd
arrested?
probably wonder what was inside of the diaper.
I'm not going to be
But
arrested.
you know what? How Emma turned it
Oh,
around
crap.
was that she said that was about the diaper thing.
You're up, buddy. You're on the
That
suicide
was
mission.
when you started having different second thoughts about me and thinking that there's something wrong because you like me
Okay.
wearing a diaper.
They just ignored him.
No!
It'd be because of my charge. And she turned it
What has
around as
nothing
that.
to do with your charge? And plus, I figured... I didn't think
Oh, shit.
that you being attracted to me wearing my
I
diaper
forgot the main part.
would
I
be
forgot the
any
fucking
kind
guys.
of...
Okay, I'm just going to try
like,
and guide him through.
I didn't think you being attracted
These
to me while I
defensive
wore a
villagers.
diaper
I'm just going to
was
guide him through
anything
without getting
that
hit.
would
I've kind of cleared a good way,
associate
though.
with your charge. Not at all. I don't know if she heard me wrong, but I mean, what I was saying to her and what I still say is
And hopefully
that
my guys don't get
you
jumped
are one of
in Compiègne.
totally 3 people who know, including
what's
me, who know that I wear one
Oy.
on planes and stuff like that just because, I'm a germaphobe and I don't want to touch, germs.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
to be in
know.
the damn public restroom. But I figured I'd tell you because I
My
figured
George.
you'd have something interesting to say, and
Again, leaves
you
the-
did,
Oh,
and you came up with a way to sexualize my diaper, and that's that's fine.
She turned it around as a kid thing.
Well, no,
That's what she did.
kids don't wear diapers, though.
People do not. There are people that you don't want to tell.
Well, I mean, kids tend to not wear diapers. Certainly not like adolescents and teenagers and whatnot.
There we go.
I thought it was
Siege of Paris done.
funny as hell.
Fucking hell.
And I thought it was special because you
It's a difficult
shared it
one.
with me.
It is.
You gotta
And,
be really careful. There we go.
and I don't
Tragedy.
I don't fault Emma at all because
Yeah.
I think that she
This part of the
I
story
think
is when Joan
she
gets
must
captured
have
by the
heard it wrong. I
Burgundians.
think probably the way that I said it.
And they sell her to the English.
Because I was angry at the time, and I'm like, he's the only fucking one who knows about me and my diaper, and
Bodo.
You don't really think that I would put something out like that?
You know the story, she gets burnt at the
no,
stake.
no,
blah, blah, blah.
I just meant like
You know,
he's
you all
like,
know the story.
well, okay, he doesn't trust me,
Joan
but
of Arc.
like I told you that about me that
Did you know?
literally no
Did you
one
know?
knows. I
See,
knew
and that might have been part of my problem because I didn't want other guys coming in and knowing things that only are between me and you, or secretive things like that. I don't intimate things. And
And they burned her at the stake for cross-dressing.
Close to other guys like that, and that might be part of the problem that I had.
He's not bloody enough.
Because you and I shared so much.
Well, you and Bro are the only ones who
The trade card
know
carrying the French
that
flag must survive.
that I wear a diaper sometimes.
Plant the
and
French
I
flag,
think
load the trade
that
card on the hill
Bro
Castillon.
has probably done a very good job of forgetting
That's no problem,
it.
Eggert.
Good. I haven't forgot it because we've had some fucking hilarious times in the diaper. Like when you overflowed a few times.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, well,
I still laugh at that shit. It's fucking funny as hell. I mean, it sucked that you had to wipe your seat off, but
yeah, well, you know, so it goes. But I mean, it made life a lot easier, and
Stand grounded, not attack.
and it just made things more simple
Defensive.
for me to
Take it
wear
easy,
one
yeah.
occasionally. And
Defensive.
now with the knee injury,
Defensive?
it
you have a
makes
closet
life,
full.
huh?
Now with a knee injury, you have a closet full.
You have 2 closets full. No, I don't have that many. But no, it just makes life easier. And, you know, like I said, I mean, you know, I didn't judge you for getting turned on by it.
Okay,
I
then that's the way Emma turned it.
Say again?
That's the way Emma turned it around.
Start out to dodge it, Lauren.
Yeah, you would judge me
No, you got your little pick.
thinking that I got turned on by it.
I
fistula.
personally blame myself for
Hello.
that, for how I stated it, as if, like, you know, how, you know, as if it's something like you don't trust me, but I told you this thing about me. So I definitely think for sure that, you know, that's how it probably came off. But, you know, I mean, you have a diaper fetish, it is what it is, and it doesn't, you know what I mean?
I don't have a diaper fetish.
People have their...
I have a fetish with having fun with
fetishes.
you.
That's not really a fetish, Lauren.
Wearing a
That's what
diaper.
my fetish is. But we laugh about it.
Yeah, I mean, it is funny, and I do laugh about it. And like I said, I mean,
that's part of me and you. That's part of our time together. That stuff is it means something to me because we share shit like that, and it's important to me to share shit like that. And let me explain another thing to you too, because you just said something that made me realize something else. Is when you started not spending as much time with me,
Hi.
I get affected by that because I didn't know anything about you. And
Lauren, actually, I like to be around
stuff that you were doing all the time.
Oh my
you knew
god.
stuff that I was doing all the time.
My brother was driving drunk in
And
fucking
I think that
Belfast.
affected me because it was just that closeness that we had, spending all that time together. That bothered me when we did it, and I didn't know anything. I felt like I was outside of your life. And it explains why I started getting all worried and paranoid.
well,
Really start to think about how much you trusted me with stuff.
go out and have
information and
some
stuff
fun
like that.
tonight. And, you know, like, you know, if you... I don't want to encourage your drinking, but, I mean, if you end up having a couple, you know, just...
The
I'm not
French
having
accents
any.
in this game are so
I don't even have it
fucking
thanking
overdone.
at all for a beer.
It's great.
I don't even care about it.
They're so exaggerated.
So far away from now that I don't care to have any. I don't even care to go over and have any with Tony, which is a good thing because he lives a lot further away now. So I don't even want Roy bringing alcohol up here to drinking it himself. I told him that, and he's kept it away. I told Uncle Clyde that to make sure that Roy didn't do it.
Well, listen, I
know you gotta. You're gonna go over his house, right?
I'm gonna get ready. It's gonna take me forever. So, you know, just go enjoy yourself. Have a good time. And
Don't stay the night over there, though.
I'm not staying the night.
Promise me.
Yeah, no, I have zero intention of staying the night. Plus, I have medicines I'm gonna have to take when I get back.
Okay.
But yeah, so
We're back together. I think we just need to talk. We understand our stuff instead of everybody else talking for us.
well, we can talk more later, depending on the time I get home, or maybe tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I can't text you past 10, so if you get home and it's after 10, text me if you want to talk. 'Cause I will get up and no problem at
There's
all.
that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
All right. I love you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Mate. Okay. Hold on a second, guys.
All right, let's do this.
What's up there, girl?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Lorne Armstrong? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
That's good to hear.
I'm doing good. How are you
You
doing?
look great in your picture. I'm happy you look so motivated and confident. It's great.
Thank you. I am motivated. I want her back, but I'm not going to put up with her bullshit. I want 100% me and her or nothing at all.
That's reasonable.
That's the way it should be, too.
That's pretty reasonable. I don't see anything wrong
Yeah.
with that.
What's wrong with that?
Last thing I'm going to have is a girlfriend that's going out with other guys and fucking them and all that shit.
I texted her this morning.
There's nothing but a rack of bullshit. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you say to her?
I said good morning and I hope your knee surgery went well and you're recovering and, you know, just the basic stuff. And she said, yeah, Lorne sent me a really nice looking picture of him that I've been staring at all morning. So I don't know what picture you
It
sent
would help
her.
if she fucking told me. It would help if she told me and fucking tell the therapist, get the fuck away from her.
Is that what you did?
Jesus Christ. And that's what she knows that's what I want.
Oh.
She knows I want 100% us, not fucking, I don't want any other guys going and hitting on her and asking her out on dates and shit. And I certainly don't want her saying yes to date to them. And that's all I want is for her and I to be 100% with each other and not cheat on each other. She has known that I don't believe in cheating. I was fucked up a little bit before beginning with the Michelle Simpson thing because
He doesn't believe in it, like it doesn't exist.
the woman and I have never met.
You know who contacted
And
me?
some shit just fucked me up a little bit. Huh?
You know who contacted me?
Who?
Danielle.
Danielle, who's that?
You were talking with her last year and you wrote a song for her or something. She asked me how you were doing.
Okay, sing to me.
Oh, that girl from Canada?
A rack of bullshit, yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
Lorne
She's
shit,
a
you
nice
know.
girl.
Yeah, she
She
said.
contacted you?
Yeah, she said I noticed that there were no more Lorne calls, and she wanted to know if I had anything to do with them, and I said no, and she said I thought as much because they were posted under my name, but then in the description it had some insulting words about me, and I wouldn't do that.
Not really.
Yeah, like it's under
Yeah.
a high priestess channel.
I wouldn't think that you'd do that about yourself.
Yeah, it's under a high priestess channel.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I said, well, no, it wasn't me. It's my name, and they're using my picture. But in there it says Ember's a whore and she's messing with somebody who has a mental illness and who's mentally retarded. And I was like, well, this doesn't really seem like somebody who's supportive, just seems like a troll. So I kind of have an idea.
Yeah. It's kind of a dead giveaway that it isn't you that's putting anything on it.
Yeah, she said, she asked if that was me, and I said no. And to tell you the truth, I'm not comfortable with telling you about
He's a real Casanova, as
Lorne,
Lorne, yeah.
because he wants his life private, but I feel comfortable telling you that he's doing well and that there are some good things coming up in his life. And she said, well, tell him that I said hi.
When you talk to her again, you can tell her I said hello back to her.
Okay. She said, tell him I'm still waiting on my song.
Okay, sing to me.
I good luck. I can't remember where the hell it is. I think I was writing her a funny
What's
song.
it called?
I think.
What's his name? Fuck.
Yeah. I think she's the one.
Shit.
The
I forget his
other
name.
person that
Walter
wanted me to
Baps.
write him a song.
Where the big chair squeak in his
I
video.
The
And his
people
bust.
that I don't really know and all that, I try to write something that's funny.
Right.
Oh, it was 3 deer on the field there. No. But I can't remember where the hell it would be because everything's such a mess right now all over the place. I had to look for some stuff this morning. I had to look in boxes. And I went through about 10 boxes before I finally found it.
Oh, are you still unpacking from
Right.
your move?
Well, I haven't even completely unpacked yet because I won't completely unpack until my trailer is completely redone. Because I'm starting from on one end in the master bathroom, which I thought the floor underneath the tub was rotten, and it's not. I forgot that I took the braces out.
Oh, right.
The first time I tried the tub out, the tub started sinking down, and I was what the hell's going on?
Oh,
and I thought the floor was rotten, but it's not. I forgot I took the braces out from the top.
Oh, shoot.
So, but that's a good thing because I don't have to replace that floor, that part of the floor. So.
Oh my gosh, you almost
Fucking hell, the English land women are really
I
annoying.
got the stuff to replace parts of the floor that I need to replace. So I get this job right here. I'm gonna pay my brother to go over and do it. He needs work during the winter time, so that'll give him extra work to be able to do it, so I can get that done at the same time that I'm working. So that'll make that a lot better and a lot easier.
Yeah, yeah.
But did you tell Ramona that I have a date tonight?
I didn't. That's your business, so I didn't want her to feel encouraged to do anything tonight.
Oh, shit.
Well, all she needs to do is call
Oh my
me.
god. The dia. It's actually quite late, so I think we want to end it there, guys.
Tell her.
Oh, I did?
So it's nice having you here, and I'll talk to you later.